Hello everyone, and welcome back to another progress update video documenting the development of my game, Asteria, which is meant to be a spiritual successor to Kerbal Space Program. As you can see, things look pretty different from the last time I posted a video, and that's because I've added quite a few features that I'd like to discuss. I'm going to do it quickly, don't worry, I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but I do want to discuss them because I think they're pretty cool. So first and foremost, before I even address the fact that there are these giant gray bubbles surrounding the Earth and the Moon, I'd like to talk about how the Earth just looks so freaking cool now. I mean, look at this thing, bro. Wow. Unbelievable. You can see that the Earth has city lights on the night side. It's got a nice atmosphere shader. It's got clouds. And if I speed up time, in fact, let's switch to the Earth. If I speed up time, as you can see, the Earth rotates. Isn't that cool? It looks pretty neat if I do say so myself. But yeah, that's the Earth, our good old home planet. Now, let's talk about the gray bubbles, because these are the more important parts of the game. Obviously, I've already discussed these brown reddish rings. These are debris belts. They will be an integral part of the game and the gameplay. But these gray bubbles are actually Lagrange points. So in real life, Lagrange points are essentially a phenomenon that occurs when two bodies of relatively large mass kind of like warp space-time in a specific way to create these zones in space where you can actually park a spacecraft in a stable orbit that remains fixed relative to the body. So what I mean by all of this is basically you can enter one of these Lagrange points if you're in a spaceship. You can enter them, and then if you slow down enough, you can just stay in the Lagrange point and orbit inside of it, which is very useful if you want to build space stations or if you want to build some infrastructure that needs to stay at a fixed distance or like a fixed position relative to a parent body. Very useful for space stations, factories, refineries, whatever you might want to build in space. A Lagrange point is your best friend. As a matter of fact, the James Webb Space Telescope orbits in the Earth-Moon Lagrange point too. Now the thing is, the L1, 2, and 3 Lagrange points are actually way more unstable than L4 and 5, which are these two large spheres right here. That's why they're a lot larger. And obviously, these two large ones on either side of the Earth are L1 and L2 for the Earth. If I zoom out enough, you can see L4 and L5 for the Earth. There and there. And then there's L3 on the other side of the sun. Now, obviously, in my game, they are not modeled as realistically as they are in real life, but this is fine. This game is not meant to be an exact one-to-one simulation of real life. It's meant to be an approximation, a model. And I think that they're pretty good approximations, at least for the gameplay's sake. Yeah, I think it's good. Now, some other changes I've made. The minimap, obviously, it looks a lot better now. Paths will fade in and out when you zoom in. For example, if I zoom in far enough, you can see everything has faded out except for the Earth, its mesh, some icons, and the Lagrange point bubbles. Everything else is completely gone. If I zoom back out, then they will reappear. This is still kind of buggy, but the core concept, the core groundwork for this functionality has been laid out. So it's all going pretty well so far. But yeah, I've added Lagrange points, given the Earth a nice model, and revamped the minimap. So now the orbital paths look clean and nice. And that's it. See you guys in the next video. And hopefully I'll have a lot more done by the next time I post one of these videos. So yeah, peace out.